Hello, beautiful people. This is Ann. I'm here with Jennifer. We just got back from TJ Maxx. Want to see what we bought? If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification right now. Okay, here's our latest haul.
We have a massive haul. We have clothing, accessories, skincare, and makeup items. We have not touched them. We've not tried them on. So this is our first impressions.
Here goes.
Here is the first of the clothing items that I got. This is a dress. It is from a brand called Able the Label, A-B-E-L. It's a size medium from the junior department, and it was $24.99. This was the last size they had, because actually in dresses that are like stretchy like this, I usually would get a small. So the medium is maybe a little bit looser than I would have gotten otherwise, but I am so obsessed with this fabric. I think it's so fun and summery. It has like a 1960s kind of vibe a little bit. So I'm really glad I got it, even if the size was not perfect. You can wear it off the shoulder like this. It would be nice, especially if I had a strapless bra. This was a really good buy for only $24.99, and I'm glad I bought it. This is the next dress that I bought. This is from a brand called Japna, J-A-P-N-A. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This came from the juniors department. It was a size medium, only $19.99. Hello, this is the last of the 3 dresses that I bought. This is also from the brand Japna, J-A-P-N-A. This is a size small from the junior department. It's a smocked dress. It's completely smocked in the bodice. The other 2 were smocked too, but because this one is a small, I'm actually wearing it without a bra, which is something that I really like. I actually own a lot of smocked dresses because I like in the summer being able to wear them without a bra, and it just gives you a little tiny bit of support. It's not a ton of support, but it lifts you up a little bit. It keeps you sort of streamlined your figure a little bit. I really like that the fabric is not super sheer. You don't see my underwear. It was only $19.99. I think it was worth the money. This is the last of the clothing items that I got at TJ Maxx. The t-shirt is something I had for a while from ASOS, but the shorts are what I bought. They were only $7.99 from the junior department. These are a size large. They actually run, I wouldn't say they're tight, but I bought a large thinking it would be a little bit loose. And they fit maybe a little bit more like a medium would.
Well, I only bought one clothing item today. This shirt, little hoodie, by the brand Alternatives. It is a size medium. It was $19.99. I had a few other items in my cart, but I changed my mind. So this is my one fashion purchase today. Now on with the makeup. And now for the makeup haul. I spent, with the shirt, makeup, and all, I spent a total of like $77. And you?
I spent $200.
Yeah. I didn't buy any jewelry this time. And I'm going to start with these 2 items. I've been wanting to try Kevin Aucoin makeup for a long time. And I finally found that at TJ Maxx. This was $17.99 and this one was $14.99. And they normally would have been, I think, $60 and $40-some or something like that. I'll research it. But
I want to take these out.
Probably next week I'm going to do a foundation test using all the makeup that we bought, mine and hers. But this is called the Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation. The color is light. It's the only color they had, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad match for you.
It isn't. So I will probably be doing a full test using these products. Just put it on my neck right now to smooth it out.
This is, I think, like a highlighter, or like a, I guess you say like a glittery glass glow face illuminating cover up. It's in sort of a gold color, like bronzy gold color. I'm just gonna take a quick little see. Okay, you can see this on my finger.
Yeah, I think this is meant to be sort of a bronzer. Glow Face Illuminator Visage. So when I do the full test, I'm going to be using
sort of products. A highlighting bronzer. I feel like you could also like maybe mix this with your foundation, or mix it with a blush, depending on what you're trying to do. But it gives like a nice little glow. You can see it in the light on my hand.
The other one I bought by Purr, and this is called No Filter Primer Bronze. So this is sort of like a bronzing primer.
Is it Purr or Pure? We don't know.
Pure.
We don't know.
I'll look it up.
I think I've heard people say it Pure, but they might be wrong.
Yeah. I kind of like Purr because
of the
if you see someone running, if there's someone running around a little noise, it's one of our cats. Let's see, this bronzer, this is as a primer. So if you put this on before your makeup, it gives it sort of a bronze glow before you put on your foundation. So I'll be testing that too.
So it's a primer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no filter primer. Blurring Photography Primer Bronze Glow.
Mm-hmm.
It says moisturize, color correct, prime, and illuminate the skin in one easy step. This all-in-one primer is formulated with prismatic blurring micropearls that work to balance the look of the complexion while imparting a gleaming pearl glow for a visibly healthy look. Let's see, I'll go with the rest of my stuff right now. This is by IT Cosmetics, which is a brand that I normally love, and I haven't really found a lot of their stuff at TJ Maxx in the past, but this is Vitality Lip Blush. And I've never tried lip products from IT Cosmetics before. So
let's see how it looks.
See how it looks. I'm already wearing lip gloss today, so it's kind of the top gloss, I think.
Yeah, it's sort of a dark, plummy pink purple maybe.
Yeah, it's a nice shade to it.
Pretty color.
And this was $8.99, and I know IT Cosmetics, so usually, it says compare at $15. I think it's probably been even more. And the last thing I bought, a brand I'm not familiar with. TJ Maxx is a great place to experiment with brands that you're not familiar with. This is called Finley, and it is caffeine and collagen and caffeine firming eye lift eye serum. And I've been using a caffeine product by The Ordinary, which is supposed to reduce puffiness, and collagen, of course, is supposed to plump up the skin. So we'll see how this works. There it is. I'm going to try this tonight.
Is that your haul?
That is my haul.
Great, okay. Now we'll get into mine. I'm going to start with these three, since my lips, you can see, are completely bare. I'm going to be doing them. I bought 3 MAC lipsticks that were each $7.99. And these it says compare at $13. I think that's probably around the price. Sometimes they're a little more, depending on, I guess, which formula it is. I know when I was a kid, she used to always have MAC lipsticks, because back in like the 90s and early 2000s, this was like the only like really, really good brand. The shades I've got are Vegas Volt, which looks like a orangey coral, and you can see. Down to an Art, which looks like a nude with maybe some pink and or orange undertones. And Mocha, which is more of a brownish pink nude sort of color, a little bit darker. So I think going with this dress, I think the one that's going to be the best match is probably this Vegas Volt, this sort of orangey coral color. So I am going to put this on and we'll see how it looks. You know, being in the era of sort of liquid lip formulas, I actually kind of miss these old school like matte lipsticks. Now, going further in the big old bag that they gave me, I'll mention these. These are my impulse purchase. You know, at TJ Maxx, they kind of grift you a little bit when you're going through the line. So I ended up getting these Harry and David chocolate covered cherries, which were $4.99. This, it's going to be a Mother's Day gift for her, but I asked her about it in the store, so I can show it now. It's a Pure Cosmetics Barbie palette. This was only $12.99, and it's got, like, you can see an array of like nude and metallic shades. It's very her. It's like the kind of colors that she likes. So I thought it would be a fun little thing to buy. On the subject of Pure, I bought 2 other things from Pure Cosmetics. I bought this 4-in-1 foundation stick, which I'll take out in a second. And I also bought this eye polish in Caviar. Now this is an interesting product because I have an eye polish already, so I know I like it. Now the one I have is in a nude. This is in like a dark brown, green, gold. So this is a totally like a little bit more exciting color family. But I know that this is a product that I like, and maybe it's something that we'll test in the future. I don't feel like putting it on right now though, because it is like a very heavy, dark product that probably takes a lot of time to get right. Just in my experience, the darker and more complicated a product, the more trouble I have with it. So I'm going to try the foundation stick. This I saw even in the store. It looked like it was a pretty good match for my skin tone. So we're just going to see pretty quickly how this looks on. I'm going to take this little compact mirror and I'm just going to put a little bit of it on my face in the under eye area. I'm wearing a little bit of a very light, like powdery foundation, but I'm not wearing much makeup at all today. No concealer. I'm just gonna try and blend a little bit. I blended that in so you can see it's a pretty good match for my skin tone. I definitely got lucky on the shade because, you know, at TJ Maxx you have whatever shades they happen to have, and whatever shade they have, and you can't really test it. You just have to hope you get lucky, and I think I got lucky with this. If we seem a little distracted, that's because our cat has climbed on top of the dresser. This I will probably open up later. This is a Becca lipstick trio. She just got the cat. This was only $7.99 for 3 Becca lipsticks. They had some Becca stuff. I think a lot of it had sold out. Unfortunately, you know, Becca, the whole brand, is going under, and I always liked their products, but they weren't my favorite in the world, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. So whenever I see the Becca stuff at TJ Maxx, I tend to jump at it. That's actually how I got one of my favorite highlighters. I also got this Juicy Couture lipstick in the color Not Your Babe. This was something that was sort of an impulse because I like Juicy Couture, their clothing, and I like their purses. I've never had their makeup before. It was only $4.99, which I thought was a pretty good price. And I'm just going to get it out really quick so you can at least see what the color looks like. Oh, look at this. It's got gold glitter on the outside, and then it's like pink. I'm not going to touch it just yet because it looks like it's going to be a little messy, but this is a cool thing to have, just, you know, for the price point especially. And I'm sure it'll be a very interesting thing to put on, and we'll probably do a video featuring this later at some point. We're almost done. I just got a couple more lipsticks I got. This is a Nars in the color Dolce Vita. This one I was curious what it would look like, so I kind of cheated and took a little peek in the store, which also you sometimes want to do just to make sure the product hasn't been used. And this is a sort of, I guess you'd say sort of a dull toned or cooler toned pink lipstick, and it's pretty sheer. Putting it on my hand, it's a pretty like sheer sort of glossy lip formula from Nars. This was, let's see, $7.99 compared to $13.50. It's called it just says lipstick, so I guess this is like their basic lipstick, but Nars is a brand that I tend to like, so I'm just happy to find that. There was also another Becca lipstick I got, and this was in the color called Sable, and this was $5.99, and I love the sort of chrome packaging on this. I think it's really pretty. This is a dark sort of orangey red color, I think. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. I'm really gonna like this color. I can tell already. This is the kind of colors that I really like. This formula is like, it's like I'm between the Nars one, which is super glossy, and the MAC one, which is super matte. This is like a nice creamy, sort of in the middle shade. You can see it right here. Finally, there are, let's see, 3 more products left. I thought it was only 2 more. This Stila liquid eyeshadow, and she's used this formula before, and this is in the color Grace. It's sort of a gold color. You can see right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on my eyes, and we'll just see how it looks. You can see it's like a really nice, natural, glowy, nude gold color. It's a little messy to apply. Probably not my favorite eyeshadow formula in the world, but you can see it gives me like a nice little bit of a glow on my eyelids. And then finally, the last 2 products. This I Love Revolution Blush Tarts Iced Hearts. This was only $3.99, so I thought it was worth just, you know, checking out, because I am really into blushes right now. Hi, Santa. That little one's being very cute.
Yeah.
And by the look of it, iced hearts, yeah, it's cute. It's a little heart-shaped. I thought it'd be sort of a frosted type blush, and you can see it is sort of a frosted blush. Let's see, what should I apply it with? I don't feel like you're supposed to use a sponge, but I'll just use a sponge. And I'll just use a little bit of this. It's got 3 colors, like a really light pink, like highlighter, like a more medium pink, and like a goldy sort of bronzish color. You can see it's just a little bit of glow. It's not anything super, super intense. And then finally, last but not least, and we'll only go into this for a second, this is probably one of the fanciest products we found there. This is a Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Cover Foundation Concentrate. So I think this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. The color was Ivory Light, which Googling it suggested this is the lightest color that they make. I'm generally either the lightest, the second lightest, or the third lightest. So I was hoping it would be an okay match, at least for my skin. See how pretty this bottle is. You can tell this is like a very, expensive product. Let's see what it lists. It says compare at $23, but I think this is one that is more.
Yeah,
Marc Jacobs makeup tends to be pretty expensive. You can see how, this is interesting. It's like a little applicator thing.
Oh.
So let's see. I'm going to put it somewhere where I don't have a bunch of makeup. So I'm going to put it on my forehead. We're going to see how this does. Yeah, it's sort of an interesting packaging. I've never quite seen a packaging quite like this before. And I'm just going to use this mirror and it's maybe a tiny bit light, but I think it's actually a pretty good match for my skin, considering just trying to wing it.
Yeah.
The formula definitely it's thick. It's maybe a little bit thicker than what I normally would gravitate towards, because I usually like foundations that are a little more sheer. But, I think it might be a nice product to maybe blend with a different product and try and get like a more medium coverage, or it'd be a good product to maybe use under my eyes to cover up dark circles. So I think that is everything in both of our bags.
Yep. Oh, and one point. What we did, this particular TJ Maxx that we went to today, it's the busiest one in the city. Because it also combines, it has a big home goods section, it's got a runway section, it's really a nice TJ Maxx. And generally when I go there are lines up and down the store. You'd be in line for an hour.
Literally, yesterday the line was the whole line area, which is massive, and then it went all the way around the store. So we would have been in line for 2 hours probably.
Yeah. So what we did, we got up this morning. It opens at 9:30. We got there at 9:30 and went in. Okay. And
Look.
this is no, don't do that.
Okay. I just want to show you real quick. This is
the other baby Prince. So we have a lot of help with this today. Oh, and the two babies, let's see if they want to play together. Sometimes they like to chase each other around. Yep, I think they're going to go into they're going to go into tiger mode. And they're so cute in tiger mode. Okay, so yeah, a good tip is to go like first thing in the morning when
it
after
first opens.
And we got there was not that long a line. By the time we found everything, because we spent a lot of time just looking through makeup and stuff, by the time we found everything, there was a little bit of a line, but we still got out.
It was really quick. It was a really quick
minutes,
4 TJ Maxx line.
Yeah. Well, that's our experience. By the way, if you have a favorite TJ Maxx purchase, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.